Yeah, man. Listen, one of the things about the vending industry, bro, it's there's some parts of that. I mean, there's some aspects of the vending industry where you can make money in your sleep. Like if you where I have what my first location, I still have it there now. I sold a few locations, but I kept that one or whatever and a couple more. But yeah, that place is open 24/7, and at nighttime it actually the sales actually go up for me at nighttime because it's a bunch of people that ain't got nothing to do, and they damn sure like they ain't getting in the car and driving to the gas station. I got everything you need right there. You know what I mean? So they get their snack, they get more snacks from me than anyone else for real. The night people, obviously you could put one in a hotel, you could put one in a apartment complex. There's a lot of different overnight 24-hour warehouse or something. It don't even got to be a 24-hour warehouse, but those are like, but it's still not passive though. That's the thing. Everybody will. It's like an inside joke in the vending industry. Everyone thinks it's a passive income. It's not passive at all. It's a lot of work still. A lot of work.
Mhm.
And man, I've had so many stressful moments in the vending industry myself, bro. I've had to. There's been times when, like, bro, I've once again being the type of person that takes action without even like
Mhm.
without being scary about it, right? I've had situations where I've took because I don't believe in contracts and vending, bro. Like if somebody doesn't want you at their business, bro, I don't care if you got a piece of paper, bro. They can get you out of there. What are you gonna do? I'm not about to waste whatever thousands of dollars going to court, wasting my
Going to
money
court, yeah,
over
exactly.
this vending machine, bro. Like if you don't want me there, bro, I'll leave. You know what I mean? But there's been times when I've put machines in places and I didn't have no like if they didn't want that machine, what am I supposed to do with it? I ain't got nowhere to put it. I have a warehouse, but it can't fit that. I mean, but whatever. So, but I still took the risk a couple times and it didn't work out. But lucky for me, I found the person that'll just buy them off, take them off my hands or whatever. They got a truck and everything. But still, like I've had some stressful moments in the vending. But I will say that it does have some aspects of it where think about it. It's like the future for like it's essentially a robot doing the work for you. It's a cashier and a storage unit
Mhm.
and a storage unit in one doing the work for you. But it's not like the money is not what people think it is, man. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I've had locations that make big money, but with that big money, more problems come. Because now to make the bigger money, you're dealing with higher volume of people. And the higher volume of people means a lot of idiots or whatever, like people doing little nut shit to the vending machines. You know what I mean? Vandalism, all types of stuff. You know what I mean? Everybody complaining.
Motherfuckers writing on them and everything, huh?
It's
Motherfuckers been graffiti and that shit and all types of shit, huh?
well, oh, I'm sure. So that's like the one thing I can say I didn't happen, but I've had people shake my machine and all that. Yeah. And bro, it was to the point where I had to like calm down about it a couple times, bro. Like, cause it was like 16-year-old kids doing, bro.
He said
Like,
I had to calm down
I
about
had
it a
to
couple
like,
times.
I had to really calm down about it a couple times. Like, I was on some detective stuff, bro. Like, I've parked in front, like, I found the perfect little parking spot in the building where like, in front of the building where I could still see everything, but they can't really see me. Like, I'm just there, like, all night. Like, my girl's like, bro, you gotta let this go. Like, you wake up thinking about these dumbass kids. Like, you gotta let this go, bro. Like, this is too much. You gotta let it go. I was going crazy for it, bro. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like,
Oh, oh shit. Oh
yeah,
shit. Hey
like,
man, he said I had to let this shit go. It was
like,
that deep, dog.
I thought I was making
He
it
was
that
on a
deep.
warpath about the machines.
I was so offended that they thought they had the audacity to play with me like that, bro. But yeah, and I felt bad though. I felt bad because I got played in the end because I kept thinking every time I walk in there because this machine was I was making so much money there, and I had to be there a lot because it would get sold
Mhm.
out. Sometimes it would get sold out in a day, so I'd have to go there like once a day almost. So multiple times a week for sure because it's making a lot of money at the time. So every time I walk in there, we know like sometimes I just see people with these little guilty looks on their faces, bro. I'm over here acting like I'm freaking Tony Montana or something. I'm walking into this place. I'm seeing these weird, suspicious looking people, like with these guilty looking faces and all that.
They giving you the sad ass shit like, man, this
Bro, I
motherfucker.
So because of that, I've confronted a few of them without even for no reason, bro. I didn't even have. At one time, it was before my machine even got shaken. I was like, "Yo, did you shake my machine, bro?" just just because I felt it, bro. I felt it. You know what I mean? And then, so here's another thing that started happening. Here's another thing that started happening. I can see what's going on with my machines on my software on my phone that I pay for. It's a monthly subscription.
Oh,
It tells
okay.
me, I can see, if everything's connected and how much stuff it's sold, all that, credit card, cash. So I was starting to see that one of my machines at the high volume one that was making a lot of money, out of nowhere, it would start getting turned off. The power was going out or whatever. So I got real schizophrenic about that. And once again, I would go there, like I had to refill it anyway. And I would see guilty faces everywhere, bro. And I'm just overreacting, overthinking stuff. And I just, in my own mind, I just selected it was him. It was you. I know. I just had this one kid, bro. I just knew it was him, bro. I didn't confront him yet, though. I didn't confront him yet, though, about that. But I selected him. I made him a target in my mind. I said, bro, it was this kid. I know it was him. I can see it. I didn't confront him yet. So I reached out. I reached out to the owner lady. It's a dance studio. I reached out to her for a couple of days in a row. We were texting about it. And then finally I convinced her to show me all the camera recordings or whatever. And I ain't gonna lie, I felt like an idiot in the end, bro. Because
It
the kid
wasn't him.
wasn't nobody, bro. It was so she ended up having new air conditioners installed. And the new air conditioners, I guess the electricity was too much to handle for everything going on. I had a big Coca-Cola machine. It was a big red one. And that one takes a lot of energy because I guess it's a powerful refrigerator or whatever. So I guess the new air conditioning units were taking too much of a toll on her electricity, and my unit was hooked up to that specific circuit or whatever, and it would just cause it to the power outages or whatever. So I felt salty though. Yeah, but hey, thank God in this particular situation I didn't confront the kid, bro, because I already in my mind I already had
Because
it
you
all
would have
mapped
thought
out.
it was wrong and everything too.
I had it all mapped out. I was
It'd
like,
have been
oh,
like
this.
it wasn't me. Like you said, you already had a picture painted in your own head that it was this guy.
You're right.
That's a form of delusion.
It is. It is. I didn't take in
Now, how
consideration.
far you take it, you know what I'm saying, depends on if you a Ted Bundy or if you a regular person.
And listen, that's the one thing I kept telling myself is thank God I didn't say nothing to the kid. I mean, the kid was like 15, 16, but still a child. That's a child. My stepson's 15. Like, you know what I mean? And that was gonna be my thing. I was gonna say, well, all right, well, I'm gonna talk to his fucking parents. I'm gonna catch his parents walking out this fucking school. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk. It was like a little dance school or whatever, and I'm gonna just come at them about this shit. You know what I mean? So I would have been a lunatic for that, straight up.
Yeah,
I would have just
definitely.
and you know what? Me, I'm not a bullshitting type of dude. Like, there's no if I did some nut shit like that, bro, then I would just have to basically admit that I'm a fucking lunatic because like there's no excuses. You know what I mean? Like, you're just acting crazy. Simple as that. You know. So thank God, I guess. I did the right thing. I followed up with the lady that owned the fucking building, the business. You know what I mean? And I mean, it took me fucking
So
multiple
that
multiple
was the
days,
best thing.
of course. But the thing is, what's annoying here's I'll tell you how it can spiral out of control. I was dealing with the owner, and she was lazy as shit. I guess she wasn't lazy. She was so busy. I couldn't even when I would visit the business, there was barely a time that you could say a word to her because she's always being swarmed by all the fucking parents or all the customers. Oh, the school, like it was a ballroom dance school, very successful. She was making a ton of money, and it was fucking swarmed.